Hello everyone. It is Wednesday, February 1st, and the thermostat in my house is set to 66 because I am cheap and we use oil heat and I'm freezing. So I have a hoodie on and a hat, but that's good. It's better for the environment that I bundle up instead of cranking up my heat and using oil. So I'm just going to stay warm instead and dress appropriately for the weather. Thanks for joining me. Remember to like this video and my page. I love these pillows. I've had them for so long and I never used the Facebook one. So like, and definitely throw your paws up. I'll introduce myself now that people are coming in. My name is Rebekah Borucki, and I have a website called BEXLIFE.com, which is linked in the video description, where I teach people how to find their personal bliss every single day, and also how to find their voice and let it out to the world. I love teaching people how to do that by example, by sharing my story and how I talk about my own life and my journey and all of the good stuff and the not so good stuff that happens to me every single day. And I do that through mantra meditation and through affirmations and through like all kinds of things, like sharing my friends and all of their tools for self-love and self-discovery and self-empowerment. So thanks for coming on that journey with me. Hello, Irene. Hey, Marta. Hello, Jerry. What's going on, Melissa Nappy? Thank you for saying I look cute. This is my wake up and throw something on warm because I'm freezing in my house because it's winter time and I pay the bills, so I refuse to turn up the heat. This is the hat that I knit for the, this is my Smurf hat that I knit, let's hang it out, for the Women's March. I was marching in Asbury for the Women's March. So this is my extra long Smurf hat that I made in pink, of course. And yeah, so I'm going to talk about my book today. I'm going to be talking about my book a lot. It's coming out February 28th. It's called You Have 4 Minutes to Change Your Life. And it is a collection of 27 brand new meditations from me that I wrote with my own little heart for you, and also stories from my life. Some are current, some are from my past, my childhood, and they all relate to the theme of each chapter. There are 9 main chapters. There's 12 chapters in all, but there's 9 main chapters that showcase the stories and the meditations. And they are themed on things like body confidence and loss and grief and healing emotional and physical wounds and manifesting abundance and self-esteem. There's so many different chapters. There's 9 of them and they're all awesome. And what I want to talk about today, because the political discussions right now in the world are unavoidable, and I've been getting some feedback from my people that they can't wait for me to return to talking about love and truth and hope and all of those things and away from the political discussion. But what's true is that I have always been talking about I've always been talking about love and truth through activism. I've always made politics part of my message because I believe that politics are personal and that the way that we show up as Americans, as citizens, is through being part of the political process. The way we show up for each other can be through the political process. It's so important that we not only advocate for ourselves and our own healing and our own well-being, but also we advocate for other people out there who might be oppressed or disenfranchised or underserved. So this has been my message all along. Obviously, there's a lot going on right now to talk about. I try to have the conversation in a way that's loving, but also truthful. And I got to tell you, sometimes I don't feel so loving. Sometimes I feel a little bit angry. Sometimes I feel a lot frustrated. So I try to talk about that too in a very honest way. And it's all in an effort to serve and also to help the greater good. And even writing my book, and it's the title of this broadcast today, even writing my book was a practice of activism. Because it was me sharing stories that I, in a previous life, this life before BEXLIFE, I felt ashamed of. I felt embarrassed by. I felt were unimportant. I felt like my stories and my truth was unimportant and it couldn't help anybody. So me taking myself out of that comfort zone and writing those stories down on paper and having them published and now putting them out into the world is a way for me to activate myself for the service of other people. Because I got to tell you something, you don't get rich off of writing a book. You don't. So this was truly an extension of my healing work for myself and for my world community, for my tribe, for you guys. And you all can do the same. So usually when we think of the word political, we think of something being swarmy or something being, you know, unsavory or negative, or Democrats versus Republicans if you're in the United States, and, you know, party versus party like all over the world. But really what it means is being a part of a system so that you can inject your own desires, your hopes, beliefs, your morals, your ethics. You can inject those things into practice to serve the greater good. For the greater good of all, for people who may not even believe the same thing that you do, so that everyone's rights are protected. And that's what I feel is the true meaning of being political. So I inject myself into the system so that I may serve people better. And I do that through talking about self-love and self-care and getting out there and making your voice heard and doing it in big ways and doing it in little ways and volunteering. Every single dollar that comes in to BEXLIFE, a portion of that goes to charities, various charities, animal charities. I focus a lot on women and children and victims of violence and domestic violence. We just contributed to adopting 2 little girls in Turkey that were victims of political unrest there. So I joined through Kate Northrup. She led the initiative. I joined about 30 other women, and we adopted these little girls to help support them. So the charitable efforts met with the political message has always been a part of my platform, always. So this is nothing new. I might be talking about it a little bit more because now is a time that I feel like everyone should be activated into movement. Everyone should be doing something in their communities. It's no longer a time that we can look away. Being able to look away is just a mark of extreme privilege. And when we have privilege, we should share that privilege. When we have more than we need, we should be sharing that. And that goes energetically, it goes financially, it goes materially, all of those things. When we have more, we should be sharing it. We should be helping those who need help. So when I share things that make me feel uncomfortable, when I give money out of my wallet, which I would, love to buy a new pair of cowgirl boots with, those are me being part of this political, this civic, this entire, movement to make the world a better place. Let me please get to the comments because you guys have been commenting so well. So Caitlin says, I wish everyone had that mindset, but I feel so many use politics as a way of attacking word bombs on others. But it's the month of love, fight for change. Yes, listen, you make whatever you want to engage in your own. So if people are out there giving politics a bad name, give politics a good name yourself. Make whatever you want to be a part of, whatever you want to change, your own. I did it with meditation. I couldn't find a home in traditional meditation. I couldn't find a way that worked for me. And it's not saying that it doesn't work for so many other people, the way they meditate. There's as many ways to meditate as there are people on this earth. And I needed to realize that. So I had to make it my own for the benefit of you guys. I had to make it my own so that other people who couldn't find a way could find a way. Like maybe they see me and they go, oh, that I can do that in 4 minutes, that I don't have to erase all of the thoughts from my mind. I don't have to sit on a mountaintop. I don't have to have a meditation pillow in the middle of a silent padded room. Like, I can do it my way. I can make it my own. And this is the message that I want to share about all things. The way you eat, the way you love, the way you raise your children, the way you become part of the process, the way you protest. Make it your own. Make it something that resonates with you Because otherwise you're not doing anything. Be engaged so that others can be inspired by your engagement and do the same for themselves and others. It's like a ripple effect that just keeps going and going and going. And I talked about this in previous live broadcasts where we can change the whole world in an instant. You know, my whole thing is quick. Like, I like quick meditations. I like quick change. I like instant reaction. That's why I come on live every day. But we can change the whole world in an instant just by, in this moment, changing our minds to say, oh, wait a minute. Politics don't have to be nasty. They don't have to be negative. It doesn't have to be dirty. It's something that I can make my own. It's something that I can be a part of. I can make love political. I can take my message of love out into the world, out into my community. I can vote with love. I can spend money with love. I can help people with love. I can be charitable with love. I can do all of those things. Politics can be about love. Change your mind. Change your mind. Then speak your voice. And it will ripple. That's it. We have changed the world in an instant. We have 30 people watching right now. 30 people right now. Change your mind about being political. Say that it's for you. Say that it's a way for you to activate your love and go out and change the world. You can be part of the process. And in you being part of the process, you can actually change the process so that it's more inclusive, so it feels more loving, so it feels safer for everybody. It's not this thing that is like this hard, unchangeable thing. Politics, the movement, resistance, protest is this malleable thing. It's alive, and we can be part of it and make it something that we want it to be. It's so easy. Just like that, we change our minds, and we have changed the whole world because we have become activated. More comments. Deanna says, say it again for the people in the back. When we have privilege, we should share it. I'll say it again. When we have more than what we need. Don't even have to classify yourself as being privileged, all right? When you have more than what you need, share that shit. Share it. When you have more food than what you need. When you have more money than what you need. When you have more time. When you have anything, whatever you have. In my church, every week when we give the donation, the love offering, we say that your love offering can be time, talent, or treasure. You don't have to be rich to help people. You could do it with your time. You could do it with your talent. Right now, I'm on Facebook Live. It costs me nothing. I mean, I have to pay my phone bill, but I was going to pay it anyway. So I'm out here doing this for free because I have some time between 11:11 and noon when I have my next appointment. So I get on here with you guys. That's all it takes. You can do it too. You can do it too. And I bet you are going to influence your family and friends way better than I ever could. They don't know me. They know you. They want to hear from you. They love you. They respect you. They admire you. So be that model of good behavior, of civic duty, of love, of high vibration energy, of light. Be that example so that they may shine too. That they can unlock their inner potential. All right, what else is going on? I love the comments. I love the comments. I love the comments. Mimi says, I have the bare necessities, but that doesn't stop me from giving. Holla. Holla. Of course, because we can give in time, talent, or treasure. There's so many different things that we can do. There's so many ways that we can help. So, again, writing my book for me was a way that I was activating my love into action. Think about the word activism. It's just activate. You just need to take something that's lying dormant and you need to bring it to life. So if you have a dream, a thought, a desire, a hope, a prayer, a message, if you have something that's inside of you that is lying dormant because you feel ashamed or you're scared or you're shy or you're afraid people are going to unfriend you or you're afraid that people are going to, God forbid, say that you're being political on Facebook. By the way, we've been given an amazing gift that we can talk to people all over the world. Use it, people. Share your cat pictures. Share your baby pictures. God knows I do. I love showing pictures of my pigs and my goats. But this is like a tool that we have that is magical. That just 20 years ago we didn't have. So like use it for like, you know, change too. But God forbid someone calls you political or whatever. Who cares? Take that thing that is lying dormant. Take that thing that you were afraid to share and activate it. And there you are an activist. That's it. That's all it takes. And it's nothing dirty. Because let me tell you, I'm adorable and I love to hug. and I'm an activist. I'll see you tomorrow.
Close your eyes and start paying attention to your breath as it is in this moment. Notice your inhales and exhales as they travel in, through, and out of your body. Just notice. There's no need to change a thing. All is well. Hi, my name is Rebekah Borucki, and I want to show you how to find your own personal bliss. I have a website called BEXLIFE.com where I share my life as a wife and a mother of 5, and also where I teach people how to love themselves more through living mindfully. I'm also the author of a brand new book, You Have 4 Minutes to Change Your Life, and I can't wait for you to read it. I've taught hundreds of thousands of people how to create simple yet powerful meditation practices. After years of suffering from anxiety and depression that took root in childhood, I took control of my mental and physical health through yoga and fitness and a homegrown 4-minute daily meditation practice. My book will guide you through 27 different meditations that will help you cope with complex issues like grief, body acceptance, and relationships. You'll also read deeply personal stories from my life that show how meditation has helped me overcome my own big challenges. I promise that by spending just 4 minutes a day with this practice, you'll find deep, meaningful, and lasting healing. You'll learn to connect to yourself more fully and find your bliss. Pick up You Have 4 Minutes to Change Your Life. Simple 4-minute meditations for inspiration, transformation, and true bliss wherever books are sold.